MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Now at the plate, Steven Duggar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Steven Duggar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 1 for 3. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Piscotty. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Did a good job to short up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So Hunter Pence will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Giants nothing. A's coming up. It's the Bay Bridge series on Major League Baseball, The Show. Jordan Balazovic will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here's the pitch. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. The pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Playing 11.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. There's a swinging strike on the sinker.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now. Matt Olson would be next. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Nothing in the Oakland first. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
The third base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. To the plate now, Fernando Santana hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame. Watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
So up steps Joey Bart now. Laureano will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And that misses for ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's 1 down.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And Pence is there to make the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Duggar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Duggar is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Allen goes to get it, but no chance to recover. Duggar is on at first after the strikeout. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Duggar aboard here at first with nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Hit down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. This is pulled into right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Right fielder, number 8. Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Runs in too far for ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next.
A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And it's gone.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
So now to the plate, Austin Allen. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Standing in, Chad Pinder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Soft grounder left side. Up with it is Longoria. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the A's hit the board first on this solo. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he fouls this one off. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Into the box now, Fernando Santana. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Joey Bart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Posey over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
2-1.
Hops this one up. Yastrzemski coming on, but this will land untouched. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Hit hard down the line. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Duggar is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. In there, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Line drive to left. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit softly to third. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Beautiful diving stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is standing in. Matt Chapman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Chris Davis next to bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Right fielder.
Doesn't find the zone. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Up next for Oakland.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
0-1. Here it comes. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Liner towards second. And that's through into center field, base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And you see there on the screen, his total places him third best on this Giant ball club. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in, Fernando Santana. He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
And there's 1 away. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And that misses, ball 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
No strike.
Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now. There's ball 4. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. In there, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fastball well outside.
Playing 2-2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Joey Bart.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch.
No.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next up for the A's, Chris Davis. No hits to this point. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. We're playing 11.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Stephen Piscotty will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Duggar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar.
The center fielder, Steven Duggar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now that
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores.
No.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
up next to the Giants, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he lays off for ball 1.
Playing 11.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Simeon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Davis. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The batter, the third
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Evan Longoria is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Simeon's got it. Throw won't get him. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
So stepping in, Joey Bart. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brandon Belt is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. And he takes strike two.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Chad Pinder. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count.
No strike.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses. The throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duggar giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. Franklin Barreto stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base. Number 1.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey. Now here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Liner towards second on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Lou Trevino takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate now, Brandon Crawford fouled away. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch on a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Giants leave a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1-1.
Ball.
Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2, and he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman, Belt, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This is turned.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, still tied 3-3. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
To 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. On he pops it up. Flores has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Nick Vincent takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pence, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. J.B. Wendelken takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Joey Bart. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first down. Here's Buster Posey now. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Chapman waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Marcus Semien. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 the count. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Posey is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Steven Duggar. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Into the box now, Hunter Pence, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Pops this one up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Evan Longoria stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's running just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. On the move again from first. Slow roller out to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Reyes Maranta enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Flores will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. At the plate, Chris Davis struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Yolmer Sanchez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. At the plate, Austin Allen. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Last strike now for Oakland. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. San Francisco wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Nick Vincent earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. J.B. Wendelken takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Reyes Maranta earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Giants finished off a 2-game sweep as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics, 4-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Entering the day's action, the A's are leading the AL West. While the Giants sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, the Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 4-3. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, and the Padres are 4th in the division. The Rockies got 11 hits overall as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-5. As of right now, the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West Division, while the Rockies are at the bottom of the division. The Atlanta Braves brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Phillies are atop the division. The Seattle Mariners put together 10 total hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-5. As of today, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, while the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. The New York Mets had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they took down the Nationals in Washington 2-0. In the standings, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Cubs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-0. At the start of the day, the Reds are in 3rd place in the NL Central, while the Cubs are atop the division. The Pirates combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. As of right now, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. The Brewers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The New York Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 8-4. Heading into the day, the Yankees are leading the American League East, and the Rays are 2nd in the division. The Blue Jays grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-2. The win was their 7th in a row. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, while the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. As of right now, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West. The White Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-0. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Tigers are 4th in the division. The Indians hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 10-6. Entering the day's action, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central, and the Indians are 3rd in the division. The Minnesota Twins combined for 4 total home runs as they destroyed the Angels 9-1. Heading into the day, the Twins are sitting atop the AL Central, while the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.